I'm Filgino Viano here from BSN Mathematics in Leyte Normal University. We're going to tackle about Kohlberg's theory of moral development, which states that we progress through three levels of moral thinking that build in our cognitive development.
But before that, Laurence Kohlberg expanded on the earlier work of cognitive theorist Jean Piaget to explain the moral development among children, which he believed follows a series of stages. Kohlberg defined the three levels of moral development: pre-conventional, conventional, and post-conventional. In each level has two distinct stages and also have associated with increasing complex. We will base his theory of moral development through his famous dilemma, which is the Heinz Dilemma, where Heinz and his wife Clara go to the pharmacy to buy Clara's medication for her illness. Unfortunately, the medicine costs $10,000 and they do not have that money to buy Clara's prescription. And they went to 10 banks trying to lend the money for Clara, but none of them would give them a loan $10,000. Now Heinz trying to steal the drug for his wife. If you were Heinz, would you steal the drug? And we will relate to his theory of moral development. We'll start on this level, the pre-conventional level. Throughout this level, a person's sense of morality externally controlled. They accept and believe the rules of authority figures such as parents, teachers, or other professionals. A person at this stage has not yet adopted or internalized society's convention regarding what is right or wrong. Stage 1 on the pre-conventional level is the obedience and punishment orientation. It focuses on the person's desire to obey rules and avoid being punished. Based on the Heinz Dilemma, on this stage, I wouldn't steal the drug because I don't want to go to jail. Stage 2 in the pre-conventional level is the instrumental orientation. On this stage, it expresses the what's in it for me position, in which right behavior is defined by whatever the individual believes to be in their best interest. As a result, concern for others is not based on loyalty or intrinsic respect, but rather a you scratch my back and a scratch yours mentality. If I were Heinz, I would steal the drug because I will steal the drug and my wife lives, I will be considered a hero. What's in it for me and I will be considered a hero. Level 2, the conventional level. A person's sense of morality is tied to personal and societal relationships where people continue to accept the rules of authority figures. But this is now due to their belief, and this is necessary to ensure positive relationships and societal order. Stage 3 on the conventional level is the good boy, good girl orientation. People want the approval of others and act in ways to avoid disapproval. Emphasis is placed on good behavior and people being nice to others. For example, a good husband would steal the drug to save his wife's life, or a good boy or a good girl doesn't steal the drug. Stage 4 on the conventional level is the law and order orientation. The person blindly accepts rules and convention because of their importance in maintaining a functioning society. Rules are seen as being the same for everyone, and obeying rules by doing what one is supposed to do is seen as valuable and important. For example, I will not steal the drug because it is against the law. Or, most honest people will steal the drug to save one's life. Level 3 is the post-conventional level. In this level, a person's sense of morality is defined in terms of more abstract principles and values. People now believe that some are unjust and should be changed or eliminated. Stage 5 in the post-conventional level is the social contract orientation. On this stage, the world is viewed as holding different opinions, rights, and values. Such perspectives should be mutually respected as unique to each person or community. For example, I would not steal the drug because respect of property ownership is an important part of maintaining laws and societal order. Or, I would steal the drug because a law cannot justify losing a human life. And the last stage of post-conventional level is the universal ethical principle orientation. On this stage, moral reasoning is based on abstract reasoning where the chosen principles are abstract rather than concrete and focus on ideas such as equality, dignity, or respect. For example, saving the most amount of lives possible is always the best decision. Very little people fall in stage, but Kohlberg swore that stage 6 exists. Back to the response to Heinz and the drug. What stage level response would you give?
Tell us in the comment section below.